He Spoke My Name by Sinister Phantom Tales. The following tale takes place in Los Molinos, California in the mid-90s, shortly after the Chicken Lee killings. Viewer discretion is advised. Landon walked alone through the alley behind the Methodist church just after dusk. The fog was thick, low, and wrong, moving like it had weight, like it was thinking. Halfway through, he stopped. An old two-tone Chevy van sat crooked in the gravel, engine off. The entire body was covered in spray-painted maple leaf silhouettes, black, brown, and a sickly olive green. The windows were blacked out with duct tape and tinfoil. No plates. Then the side door slammed open from the inside. Marion Mapes stepped out. Shirtless, barefoot, breathing heavy, smeared in dirt and dried blood. His ribs jutted beneath his skin like cracked branches. His left hand clutched a chicken carcass by the spine. He looked right at Landon and whispered, "You dream too loud." Landon didn't move. Marion began pacing in a tight, twitchy circle, muttering so fast it became a blur. He watches through the fog. He counts the blinks. "You blink too much. That's how he finds you. He told me your name, Landon. He told me you were born face down." Then, snapping upright, he pointed a finger into the empty air beside him. "I was telling him. Shut up. I was telling him." Landon took a step back. Marion turned to face him again, eyes bulging now. "You were supposed to die in the womb. You cheated. You came out backward, and when you cried, the nurses bled from the nose." Marion turned off to the left. "No, I'm not confusing him. I'm preparing him. He should be grateful. He's been marked." He turned back toward Landon again, grinning wide. "You smell it, don't you? The chicken rot, the wet feathers, the sulfur. That's the veil thinning. That's him crawling up." Landon's hands were shaking. "You're insane," he whispered. Marion suddenly screamed, grabbed his own forehead with both hands and scratched until his scalp bled. He looked directly at Landon intensely. "I told you not to say that word," he shrieked. Marion looked off in the distance like a madman. "What? No, I won't hurt him. He's still got teeth. He's still got flesh." Marion dropped to his knees and began laughing. Then, he looked up directly at Landon, calmly as still water, and said, "Run." Landon didn't hesitate. He turned and bolted down the alley, lungs tight, heart slamming. But the fog closed behind him. He started to see chickens with heads bent the wrong way staring at him like statues. And the world snapped. He was no longer in the alley. He was underground, crawling through a tunnel made of roots and feathers and slick, pulsing meat. The walls breathed. The air burned his throat like battery acid. Behind him came a sound like bone scraping against bone and feathers flapping underwater. He turned and saw a twisted, mutilated version of himself crawling after him. The face unholy, the body unnatural, limbs twisted and bent the wrong way. But the eyes were black, and the mouth opened vertically. It grinned and whispered, "You blinked too much." Then the world split open. Landon's father opened the bedroom door just after sunrise. The bed was empty. The sheets were twisted, the comforter torn and dragged across the floor. There were claw marks on the wall, 3 feet off the ground. Feathers were scattered across the carpet, all of them rotten, some still wet. The air stank of sulfur, dead earth, and chicken decay. The window was open, but the screen was still locked from the inside. On the headboard, drawn in something dark and crusted, was a maple leaf silhouette, scratched into the wood with anger below it. He blinked. Thank you for stepping into the shadows with us. If you enjoyed this tale, subscribe to Sinister Phantom Tales and make sure to like and share this story with your bravest friends. New hauntings emerge every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so stay close. The next tale may be darker than the last. Every story you hear is original, born from the blood-soaked soil of Tehama County, the cursed woods of Lassen National Forest, and the ancient secrets beneath Mount Shasta. These are not just stories. These are sinister phantom tales. Sleep tight,